Hello, IEOR 190G class. This is Gabe Kahn. Last week I talked to you guys about the Delaware suit between HTC and Apple regarding how to integrate a PDA device and a wireless communication device, cell phone, into one unit. Um, this week we're going to go a little bit deeper into it and find out what in the patent HTC is actually claiming and all that good stuff. So how the patent starts is it starts with, quote, the abstract, a circuit for an integrated interface of a PDA and a wireless communication system, a cell phone, suitable for integrating the PDA and wireless communication system together. And then it goes into the details about serial ports, terminals, all that jazz that we're going to get into. Wanted to remind you guys of the important information about the patent. It's number 7765414, US patent filed in 2007 on August 23rd and issued July 27th, 2010 by HTC Corporation. All right, let's get right into the meat of it, the claims. So we have a total of 21 claims by HTC in this patent, 4 of which are independent claims. Claims 1, 9, 12, and 16 are all, independent. I hope I said that. Those 4 are independent claims. The other 17 are dependent claims. The first one is a systemic claim about how it actually is set up. The other 3 are methodical claims about basically how to use this hardware circuit. But here's how the first one goes. A circuit for an integrated interface of a PDA and wireless communication system suitable for integrating a PDA and the wireless communication system. Exactly the same as the abstract. The circuit comprising a first serial port having 2 terminals wherein one of the 2 terminals is electrically connected to the PDA, another one of the 2 terminals is electrically connected to the wireless communication system, and the first serial port is used to bidirectionally transmit a control signal between PDA and wireless communication system. So what we have here is we have a serial port with 2 terminals connecting the PDA to the wireless communication system. Now this seems pretty intuitive considering it's the patent is about connecting PDAs and wireless systems. So basically, what here I wanted to point out is you use it to, quote, bidirectionally transmit a control signal. So this first serial port is being used for data. It's a control signal. Now the second port has 2 terminals just the same. This is the second part of the same claim. But the second serial port is used to bidirectionally transmit audio data. So here we have 2 important parts because we're integrating these 2 systems, right? A PDA system is personal digital assistant used for data, and the wireless communication system, that's always been audio. So what we have now is a combination of the 2, in which one of the ports, the serial ports, is being used for data, and the other is using audio, and that's how they transmit between the 2. They have 2 separate ports for the 2 different informations that the 2 systems had used prior and now are combining. So that's the first independent claim, and even though the other ones are independent, they're dependent in the sense that they use the same terminology of this system that the first claim outlined. So essentially, what the patent author is doing here is they're setting up the physical framework for telling the methods of the future independent claims. One of the independent claims talks about how the PDA is turned on and off, and basically the PDA is what gets turned on and off, and as a result, the wireless communication system comes on and off. And that's a method for using that first claim's hardware structure. So other than that, it's actually pretty interesting to read. I hope we get to go further than claim 1 in the future of this class, because I'd like to tell you a little bit more about it. But until then, this is Gabe Kahn. Thanks a lot, guys.